Hey, what's going on? Looks like some kind of growth on the economy came out or something. So the market spurted up this morning, 8 points on the S&P so far. We did close a falling star below resistance yesterday, so it gapped above resistance this morning. So pay attention to 50% of the previous candle mark there. It's already held for momentum. This 2-bar reversal is still in effect. The rising wedge is still in effect. Came outside the wedge, back inside the wedge twice now. Got rejected by 50% roll. And then we'll see how this day ends up. But I got 3 reversals all in a row there. The Dow's at 90, or the dollar's at 95 now, looking for a 96 run before the monthly gets resistance. So longer term resistance coming in at 96. Not exactly 96, but 96. Let's call it 96.50. Why not? What's up, Steely? The VIX looks like it's settling in after another nice little pop yesterday. Still above the 8, stay above the 8 all the way up. Dow Jones, a little topsy-turvy there, huh? 2-bar reversal. I got a reversal bar next. Got basically a lower high double top now, rolling over. So 2 reversal bars now, or 2 reversal stance. I got 2-bar reversal, and then the yesterday's close is a falling star. So watch out below if it continues onto the downside. NASDAQ, I guess the iPhone came out again, whatever. So the NASDAQ's got some pops. It's 69 positions. How much money are you playing with, damn it? J-Nug. We've got to find a bottom here. Yesterday was a prime opportunity for a bottom and it got slashed. Taken to the woodshed. It's a 1-minute chart there, J-Nug. Left shoulder head, right shoulder. Watch for the previous breaks. Looks like we have a whipsaw, whipsaw. Getting pretty volatile on the open already. See what we can do here. There it is. Previous high breaks making daily highs. Stay above daily open. Stay above the daily open. Looks like it's just a nice cup and handle working. It's got to confirm to the upside. I seriously think the drug sector is holding this whole thing up. I mean, how many sea of green do we see every single day on the medical? Pretty much unfazed by the new fight against opiates. Which reminds me, I gotta update my scan here. Give me a sec. Looks like NAVB, but we missed that. The previous lows. Let's see, EYEG. I can't find my monthly chart thing. I gotta open up another chart. Looks like I'm not too late on the monthly chart for. Oh no, sorry. I gotta get this straightened out here. Looks like just the beginning on the monthly chart run on NAVBs, but I wouldn't. I don't like chasing things, but it is a gap and run, so it is a traditional style gap and run. So, but I always wait for the retrace before I bomb in. TYHT just popped its head up. It's got a huge volume run too. Damn, kid, 25 million a month? That's insane. I got up to a $500,000 in real estate assets. That was about it, man. You're a heavy hitter. Let me see, I gotta update my chart. Chain on a sluggish roll here. Very oversold. 1 minute chart, wait for it, the oversold to pop. Oh my God, it's so sensitive. Very oversold, coming out 1, 2, 3, coming out of oversold here, higher lows. Plus a divergence. Up, volume down, or convergence. Previous high breaks here coming. Watch for the break on the open. TYHT. Watch for the previous high breaks. It's already booming. 50 cents on the run. Crazy. I bet. Hope you stashed away a little bit. Little rainy day program. I wish I did a rainy day program. I was too young to know what the hell was going on, though. Nice cup and handle on TYHT. Let me get this new scan in. Find something else. EYEG on its highs. Looking at E and EOT. Nice consolidation there above the 8. Damn, THIT, man. Just out of nowhere. Boom. Oops. Oop. Coming back. I need to meet a whale. Need to meet a whale as well. Someone with a bunch of money doesn't know how to trade. I'll take 1% off the top. It's no problem. JNUG, high or low again. Low volume poppers. Look at the volume breakout on TYHT, NAVB. OASM just popped its head up. I don't know yet. I don't see anything spectacular about that. Looks like JNUG made a new low. Freaks. Got a nice inverted hammer on CPHI. Yesterday's close. So watch for a previous high break on that one. It's on its highs now. No volume, of course. VRML just popped its head up. It looks like I got a volume break now. Watch for volume to come in. Saw what happened with TYHT on the open. Thing just blew up. Any amount of volume on these low volume poppers will set it off. Damn, JNUG. I think I'm tired of this crap. BRML. Watch for the volume pops. I think after witnessing the first two blow up on low volume, something's got to give. Sayonara. Guess they're not done diluting the JNUG, I guess. Can't let it run unless they sell all those stocks. Coming out of oversold on CPHI. Another low volume. Let's see. Need to update my stock picks for the miners. Could be an elaborate 1 minute chart, left head, right shoulder sling back. The only reason why I say that is because it got saved by the bell. 2-bar reversal now. Above previous lows. Coming back into resistance, see if it's got any power to get through it. Watch for the rejections. Only got one scan pick for the miners, AKG. So let's look at that real quick. Off the scan. Above below. So it's popped its head above the 8 on the weekly chart, is all the scan says. Definitely below 34. Previous high breaks coming back into support now. TYHT. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. NASDAQ for previous high breaks. Damn. Guess the Apple's that good, huh? Carried the whole market up. We got 3 reversals on S&P. I'm wondering if and ever it's ever going to rest for a minute. Gold has a flat bottom there. Don't like it at all. Watch out below if it breaks. It broke down below the 34 back into resistance, and now the flat bottom breakdown. Slow and steady. Watch for this sudden slice through. If silver does the same thing, I might have to just throw my hands up in the air and just say, I don't care. Let's see if I can find anything on oil picks. Hmm. I'm searching. Hang on, I need a few minutes here. Chain nut coming off the bottom there. Highs though. Hang on, my scan on my oils did not have what I needed to make it correct, so I'm trying to correct it here. So I can get some oils in here, because oil is going to start pumping. Good news, Hillary might go to jail. In other news, Saudi Arabia considers and admits a new citizen, a legal citizen, a AI robot yesterday, which is very strange indeed. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. JNUG doing pretty good off the bottom here. Breaking in the previous lows, take out the highs. See if we can't just get a swift kick in the butt here off the bottom. Comes a low volume popper here. Watch for volume coming in. NURO. Just popped its head up just here. 16,000 shares traded. Nothing to it. It's going to break that too, it looks like. Longer term chart. Breaking back through resistance. See what happens. We got weekly resistance. A technical analysis says it has 3 reversal bars in a row. So how's that working for you? I'm doing technical analysis, not hype and manipulation. So I know what I called. I'm still calling it. It's still below resistance too. So maybe you should learn some technical analysis before you call me out. Kind of rude. If it breaks resistance, I'll change my plan. Called the bottom on JNUG. Were you listening? Yeah. Flooded the market, didn't it? A short squeeze on the bottom type. Hang on, I gotta fix my oil scan so I can get some better oils in here. What the heck? I got too many. I'll work on this later. Can't figure it out. Still have a 2-bar reversal, Thomas, on the S&P to take out before I have to change my plan here. I got a reversal on the rising wedge. I got a reversal on the bearish encompassing. I had it confirmed on that bearish encompassing. And then I have a into resistance falling star yesterday close. So 3 reversals in a row. If it takes out the top, then it's all negated. That's technical analysis. But probability is I have 3 reversals in a row. Looks like a retrace on JNUG coming in. 2-bar reversal now. Maybe even an accumulation of higher lows, higher high there. We'll have to see. S&P. Ugh. Got a glitch. Coming into a previous highs for JNUG, see if it'll break it. Boom, boom. It's going to take out that top. ENPH, I'd watch that one. Nice consolidation above the 34. Tightly wound up above the 8, ready to break previous highs. Very nice. Right? $60-minute chart coming out of oversold situation. It's at resistance on the 60 minutes. Got to cross that 34. Be the first time above the 34 in a while on this internet chart. Took it down hard and fast. PBR, watch that one. My average volumes. EC looks like a previous high break near its highs. Dawson's Creek. Dawson Geophysical. Back into support. It's got a lot of work to do on that one. No volume. At least I got more in here. Coming across the 8. It's got a hold here. It's going to fall over. Come back all the way in to find support somewhere. Three steps down. Dow is still below resistance. I got a falling star, 2-bar reversal, 2 in a row. I had the start of a bearish piercing pattern, 2-bar reversal, lower high, falling star, and now the Dow is coming into resistance. So I have to see how that works out. I can't wait. It's been a long time. The last run was the previous August, not last August, the previous August. That was the turn. That's why I pulled my money out. I'm just tired of trying to find a bottom. Tired. Waiting for a bottom still. Still bullish. It's just they crushed it. Where's gold and silver recovered just a tiny bit. It's got a lot of work to do. I do not like these flat bottoms. Gold and silver, both of them. Just horrible. Silver's got a higher low, so it's still got probability chances here, but gold's got that flat bottom look. I just feel like it's going to slice on through for a spike low. So we'll have the left shoulder, spike low head, come back into resistance. Something's got to turn. But the dollar's bullish into 96, so had a nice reverse head and shoulders off that bottom dollar there. Had a little breakout yesterday. Could be a short and sweet turn there. Looks like a nice little curve. Got to get above previous highs though. Get above that 8. Below the 8, back into the 8, and then the fall into support. I'm looking for a 1-minute retrace. Looks like a head and shoulders top forming. Let's see if it has some volume to get past it. JNUG looks a little sluggish. Look for the retrace. Pick it up on support, especially if it gets into the previous highs. I got a 2-bar reversal on the daily for NGD. It's got a lot of work to do. It's not confirmed on a 2-bar reversal, first of all, so the miners suck. Let's go back to the sea of green. Previous high breaks there and look for volume. RVP poked its head up. Previous high break, 76 or so. Nice little rounded saucer bottoms, as they say. We got the momentum cross coming in here. Very shallow right shoulder, so it looks pretty weak. Yeah. The short covering was, I wasn't watching the bid and ask, but I'm not sure how many shares are short in the first place, though. I imagine a lot, and I imagine a lot of naked shorting going on too. So too hard to figure out unless you got the skills, the inside knowledge. Steely, I think you're friends with some price fixers, aren't you? TYHT still having some struggles to get back through after the big punch. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting yet. J-Nut coming into support. Let's see what happens here. A little spike low, maybe. Looks like volume came in just a short second ago. There's too much hype in the markets. Even the president's all hyped up about it. And the good thing for it to do is to come back into support somewhere. But what do I know? Looks like Janet Yellen's on the chopping block. Did you guys hear that? The lady that says she doesn't think that we'll see another crash in our lifetimes. Whenever a Fed chair says something like that, you got to be skeptical. You got to keep a close eye out after something like that says something. You like Bigfoots? Oh, I need more coffee. Anybody got more coffee? Looks like JNUC's finding support here. It's got a lot of work to do to get that back through and take out that head and shoulders top on the 1 minute. So it might be a long little consolidation period here. But it's coming out of oversold again. Last time it came out of oversold, it's had a nice little run. So let's do it. Take out the high, please. Still looking for a spike low into previous highs. You can also use the 50% rule on that large candle. But my bet is previous highs first, spiking low. If it recovers here and stays above 15, I think that's a good mark for it. Just being patient. Just being patient. Let it come down and get you. One minute chart on JNUG. What a treasure. I don't see nothing else going on. Just me and JNUG and 3 lines in the chart. Let's see. The VIX come down yet? Huh. Pretty good. I missed that little alert. I had an alert set on my. Where did it go? Oh, the alert was on the upside. Sorry. Let's see. Nice daily retrace on VIX. And the bounce. Hammer showing on a 60-minute chart. Looking for a spike low on JNUG. See if we can't just spike it low. Little tap, tap, tappy. Fell through the 34. So wave 3 would be what? A bullish stance? 3 on the downside. Oh yeah, the downside move. Yeah, I counted the waves just through tech. Where was it? Previous low, 50% rule, previous highs is my 3-step move. See what happens. I wish I had some time. I'd do the GAN work all day long if I could. Sounds very interesting, especially with the astrology. Yeah, I'm gonna take him back. Here she comes. A little tap, tap, tappy. Come down and get me. It's got to hold support if it comes down that low. If it breaks into previous highs, it could ride that range all the way in. So I don't want it to break it. I want it to come down and tap it. A little tap. It fell below the 15 mark just for a second, too. You see that? I always like the moves coming through support, back through resistance in a snap. Those little whipsaws. There it goes. Back above the 8. Still got a lot of work to do, though. Could be another rejection. Because I got the 1, 2, and then the 3 try, right? Is that what you're looking at? Coming out of oversold, too. So I got a confirmation on 2 sides. See if I can't get another piece of energy here. Looks like it held 50% roll. A large candle. Long candle. Still looking for a little. It's below the 34, so back into resistance. It's a bearish retrace. It has the 8 and 13s coming across. So it's got to come out of it better than that. The Dow went negative. I didn't see that. The Dow's still holding on the daily chart, the 8 all the way across. So, damn, look at the OBV on the Dow just crumbling. What the hell just happened? Watch for this thing to come out of overbought on the daily. Big volume spike. Went negative. Curious. Now it reversed. Did you see that? OBV was just opposite a second ago. Who knows what the hell's going on out there? Got lower highs on the relative strength. Still holding above the 8 on S&P. Came out of overbought here. Very telling when it comes out of overbought. Bearish retracing. Still negative on the S&P Dow. The daily charts could take a week, could take a month. I don't know. No, it won't take a month to figure out where we're going. Let's see how we close on Friday. Is it Friday yet? It is Friday. How the hell did that happen? What's up, True Grit? If it's Friday, I didn't even realize it was Friday. That's how busy I've been. Let's see. Are we putting in a reversal on the daily yet on JNUG? No. It's got to have a way better close than that. Maybe a bullish piercing pattern. Let's see if we can't close above 50% of the previous candle at 1550 today. That would be a nice reversal for JNUG for a Friday close. So let's take out previous highs. No rejection yet on JNUG. So it looks good. Anybody see anything out there? Maria, where are you at? Can't find nothing. What's going on, lady? You find anything this morning yet? Oh, that's cool. It is Friday. I don't expect anything really to go. We had 2 poppers on the biomedicals, but those have since retraced. KDK GF. Higher lows. Watch for the previous high break. Nice little pattern. Coming out of oversold. HTGM. Nice bounce off the 8 on the daily, right? I'm looking for some kind of retrace here. Higher low would be appropriate. I don't like those flat bottoms across the 34. So let's make sure we get a higher low out of this thing. Come down and get you. JNUG. Make sure we hold support on this retrace. I need a good Friday close. I didn't realize it was Friday already. Shh. Retarded, really, but low volume poppers. 60-minute looks good. Just trying to get across the 34 on the 60-minute. Looks awesome. Pretty good, Joe. Good job, Maria. Nice little volume kick, too. VIX fell below 11. Nugget, GDX, GDXJ, but all positive. So where is JNUG? It's always lagging. JNUG used to be always leading. There's the higher low. Let's get this thing running. Nice bullish piercing pattern coming on JNUG if we can get it above 1550. Let's get this thing running out of oversold. Boom, boom. Let's get this thing running. Open down, closing all the way 50% above. Bullish piercing pattern on JNUG would be a very sweet sign. It sounds like it was, but I don't trust anything about the numbers. It's all manipulated. It beat expectations is what they're saying. Well, all the trouble in the markets, and then the GDP and these little nuances all keep popping up, making the. I mean, what happened with the Nasdaq today? Oh, the iPhone 10 came out. Didn't they just come out with an iPhone? I don't think anyone's buying that crap anymore, are they? There's no lines out the door anymore. They came out with the iPhone 10 because the last one was bogus. Everyone hates it. I don't know. It's just retarded. Right? Nasdaq just shoots through the roof. Very bearish stance, and it just breaks all lines of resistance on a gap. It's like, give me a break. Dow went negative. S&P's off its highs. Yeah. Everyone's in a struggle in the real market. Physical markets. It's all paper anyways. We are speculators here. JNUG looks good. Higher low, across the 34 now. Let's see if we can't find some news on the GDP. UK GDP beats expectations 3 days ago. That's not the news I saw this morning. Oh, here's the footsie. J-Nug. Looks like there's going to be a civil war in Catalonia. Spain's not going to let this happen, I don't think. Little overbought here on the 1 minute, so watch your spider senses as it comes back into support for a little breather on the momentum indicator there. Relative strength. Over the 34, back into the 34, let the 8 cross and make a splash. Let's see what happens. I'd love it. Too early for, I don't remember what I was saying, sorry. Too early for me. When's the time change? I still wake up before the sun gets up. You New Yorkers get to sleep in. Oh, Bill. I think he was commenting on your purchase on HTGM. I don't know. They have all this news on the GDP, but they won't tell me where the growth was. It grew 3% in third quarter. See, and then the next quarter, when they read the Fed minutes, they reevaluate and say, oh, well, and then it's not in the news. They do that shit all the time. 3 months from now, they'll be like, oh, we have to reevaluate our numbers from last quarter. And it's at below 1% growth. But what do I know? Best back-to-back showing since 2014. I do agree that the sentiment is up. I'm bullish on my businesses too. If Trump could help me out for small business and slash red tape, government red tape, I would certainly enjoy my life a little bit better. Looks like the retrace is going to be short and sweet on JNUG. Gotta love those short and sweet ones. That's the bullish posture. A lot of times you want to let it come in into support. This one did not so far. Still need to make a higher high here. Just let it come down and tap, tap, tappy. The short and sweet ones are the big movers. Here it comes. Coming out of overbought. Just let it come down into support. Could be a left shoulder here. Left, right shoulder sling back. So this thing could come back all the way back if it had to. Watch for the short and sweet ones. Powell? Who's Powell? I say Ron Paul for Fed chair. I mean, what are we doing? Let's get back to real money. This Institute kind of deal. Austrian economics. Stop printing money. Letting all the markets. Creating bubbles left and right. Oh, I hate these mainstream media sites. I have 40 blocks, 40 little ads or something. Take the power. Take the power of Bloomberg with you. Yeah, thanks for all the spam. 46 blocks. Looks like Powell is already a Federal Reserve governor. I'd love to see an outside person come in and just revamp. So it's the same as usual. I don't know anything about Powell, but if he's already been a Fed governor, then he's one of the cronies. Got to drain the swamp, not encourage it, not enable it. Looks like S&P is trying for another run here. Look for the lower high to come in. Hit that previous lows on the dot. JNUG for the retrace, bullish retrace. Over the 34, bullish retracing back into support. Let's find a turn here. I need to get back above the 8. Break that previous high, flat top break. It's holding support so far. Boom. Mayos all the way back into support. Crazy. Someone just slammed it down. 15 million shares traded. Or 15 million volume. Yesterday. I would be watching for a turnaround on Mayos on the intraday chart because that was a huge amount of volume. For it to come back and be bearish again, I don't think so. That's a change of momentum kind of deal right there. Close eye out on that one. Hmm. Oop. Huge volume spike on NASDAQ. Now we picked it up on the bottom there earlier. Steely was on this bottom. That's a pretty good pop. It's holding above 15. Over the 34 back into support. You're right about the dollar, but I don't see much of a correlation too often anymore, especially when the dollar comes down quite a bit and the gold and silver just sunk, standing in place. Let me see. Where is my, there it is. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? There it is. You mean the video comments here? Oh, there's always a delay because of the live feed. A little bit of delay. Plus, I'm working off of a VPN. The VPN works a lot better. As far as the connection when it comes to these videos, it's a lot clearer. But yeah, there's always a delay on the live feed comment section. Big, then maybe I should change it back. But seems to me my internet seems to be working quite a bit better. Sport's not holding very well on JNUG. But I found it here for a double bottom. coming out of oversold again. Let's see, let's watch this come out of oversold here shortly. I've used a lot of relative strength indicators. I really love this Williams %R. When it goes into overbought, that doesn't mean anything. But when it comes out of overbought, it means a lot. When it goes into oversold, doesn't mean much on a trade. But when it comes outside, that's when you got to start thinking. Yeah, I got throttle on. Right? Is that what you're talking about? Throttle? My computer sucks, so I gotta clean it out. So I gotta choose this silly little what do you call it? A governor. Looks like my CPU has been restricted, I think. So that's some kind of a governor on it, and this throttle. Oh no, to Bill. True Grit. I don't know what you mean. I've gone through all the comments this morning, at least. Hold support here. Looking for a spike low into previous highs, maybe. That's where my alert was set. Yeah. Well, it seems to be a lot smoother as far as the connection goes. There's no hiccups. But, well, I don't know. I'm just trying it out. I really like the Opera. Dow Jones went positive. Still showing higher lows, or lower highs. It's consolidating above the 8 and 34 again. S&P looks bullish. Coming outside here. Watch for the previous breaks. Could get nasty. It's way high though. Damn. There's no way I would encourage anyone to buy S&P or the Dow. Look how straight up that crap is. Tap, tap, tapping. My alert just went off. JNUG. NAVB. Looks like a retrace I was looking for. Huge amounts of volume. I'm gonna watch that intraday churn. Yeah, the Opera browser, I got the VPN. Here, I can turn it on and off. I can go, I'm out of Canada right now, but maybe I should choose this optimal. No, I don't want to change my shit up. Anyways, it just works a little bit smoother lately. Plus it blocks all the crap. Yeah, 99 blocks off of TradingView. So it's blocking all the ads and whatever else, cookies. Plus I can disguise my location. I especially like it for placing trades on Polynex. For cryptos. Is that a new high for S&P? Yep. I got a new high this morning on S&P. And it's gaining steam here. JNUG, watch for it. Could break into previous highs and ride that range all the way in. Did not hold the break here, so I got lower highs. Flat bottom break. Let it find support somewhere. Very oversold. There's always a little bit delay on these live feeds. I believe it's a couple seconds, 3 seconds worth. I'm not sure, but maybe you guys can figure that part out. I'm going to type in this 1 here in a sec and tell me how long it takes for you to see it or hear it. Type in the 1 now. Immediately? True Grit, maybe it's your internet. I know there's a delay on the live feeds though, so maybe it's just a glitch. Oh, really? I see what you're saying. I see, I see. Hmm. 13 seconds? Jeez. Maybe that's what True Grit's having troubles with. Let me restart the chat. Let me see what happens. Yeah, she is. Oh, I'm probably gonna head out here shortly. Sorry for the delay there, True Grit. Maybe it is the VPN. Maria, if you're watching, I'm gonna type that one in here in a couple secs. Tell me how long it takes. See if it fixes the problem. There we go. I'm doing it now. Voice to chat. What is the delay? She probably left. It's fine. No biggie. I'm watching my playback on the live feed. It seems to be doing all right. I'm not sure where the problem is though. I'm talking to Maria. When I type in one, what's the delay on the voice versus video? Chat room. You said there was a long delay. I'm trying to figure out what that delay is coming from. If it's worse than usual, maybe figure something else. Figure something else out, because that would be annoying if it's 13 seconds off. Hold support, J-Nug. Don't fall over on me. You did good. You did good. Hold support. GNMX. Nice high-level consolidation here. I'm going to wait for JNUG to turn here. Then I'm going to call it quits. I'll have to do a weekly review. I'll see if I can get that to today. I'm curious to see how the markets close. The S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, of course. And JNUG. JNUG's, I got to get a A JNUG close at 1550 and above for a bullish piercing pattern on the Friday close. Let's see here. S&P, I'm looking for a lower high now. As it's gaining steam. Still working a 2-bar reversal here. It's got to take it out. So 2-bar reversal still in play. It's above the 8. Dow Jones, I got 2-bar reversal. Huge amounts of volume. Where did all that volume come from? That is insane right there. It just makes me laugh. Who's buying this shit? A 2-bar reversal. I got a falling star and a lower highs throughout. I do have a nice little top pattern pin it. So we'll see how that works out on the Friday close. It's got to hold support. Did very well on that. Look at that volume spike. This is insane. If it keeps going, I'm going to have to scream more and more hyperinflation. I think it's getting out of control. That's all there is to it. The market is not that good. And I can't imagine everyone's buying an iPhone. There's another spot, a volume spike. I don't know. NASDAQ has a previous high break. Look for that to come back in through there for any bearishness sentiment. I'm telling you, the news on the GDP, they always reevaluate a quarter later and they evaluate down. So it's just a bunch of hype as far as I'm concerned. There's nothing true about what they say. But people are buying into it, I guess. Some big volume spikes. That's crazy. I don't see any volume on this one. It's not giving me anything. But I imagine it's the same volume spike on the S&P. Anyways, it looks like I'm forming a bottom here. I got to go. Make sure we hold support, previous highs. That previous high break on the open was very nice. There's the turn. My little J curve, 8 curve. Let's hold the bottom here. I need a 1550 close on the miners. I need a reversal. Let's look at gold and silver before I go. Same thing. I need a bullish. It opened down, closing all the way in could be very nice on a daily chart close. Daily silver would be more of a nice hammer at 1680. So let's see if we can get that going. Yeah, I imagine that someone is selling short at this peak, creating a lower high, correct? It came out of overbought, came back into overbought. That's a bearish retracing signal. But see how it closes. That's all that matters, how it closes. That 2-bar reversal is still in effect. So if it takes that out, then all bets are off. That's the rules. I'm looking for a lower high now. It busted through the momentum indicator. Roll. For a lower high, you're right. Double top, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I gotta go. J-Nug, please. 1550, please. Come on. Let's pick up the pace here. Absolutely annoying. Here's the S&P monthly. All those reversals on that top. I'm very skeptical up here. To have it come down to 2,000, no, not 2,000, 2,100 is not bad. I mean, it could make a head and shoulders top after that, but it's a monthly chart. I gotta go. It signals Jerry signals? What is that? Oh my god. Jerry signals is like Jerry Springer signals? And I don't know anything you're talking about. J-Nug for the win. 1550 J-Nug. Come on. I'll talk to you guys later. It sounds like there's a bigger delay than usual on the chat room, so I apologize. Oh, Jerry signal. All right, Jerry Seinfeld. I'll talk to you guys soon. Look for my weekly update. We'll see how it closes today. I'll be prompt because I'm very curious to see how it closes. All right, I'm going to look that up on YouTube here. I'll talk to you guys soon.